Let me see. I'm trying to think. Should I get into that other stuff right now? Let me see.
I would. Yeah, I mean, you know.
Let me see. Should I get into it? What time is it? 8:05.
Yeah. You
Let
got
me
time?
see.
I'll be able to post it up. My thing is, whatever it says Hassan Campbell disrespected OG Shaquille. Pimp is official. Pull up. We got a few questions.
Now, yo, I don't know if
Hassan
y'all.
Campbell did something to somebody.
Hold up. Did I go out again? Oh no.
No.
I don't know if y'all heard about the whole Candace Owens situation. She was on the Breakfast Club. They interviewed her, and she said some things about her people, black people, that we need to do better. We need to clean up ourselves, and we need to learn how to solve our problems in our communities. So, Charlemagne made a statement about Umar Johnson saying that black men shouldn't date or black women shouldn't date or marry outside they race. So I'm gonna get into that right now so y'all can check that out. And let's see what happens with that. Yeah. Let's see what happens with that. Let's see what he talking about.
Now, I want to go back to something you said earlier because I know a lot of people will hear you say, well, Candace, you're speaking a lot about, the black family, but then you married a white man.
Yeah, I
Dr.
don't.
Umar would have a huge problem with that.
Yeah.
Now, why would Charlemagne? Hold on. Let me show y'all this so y'all can actually see this. I gotta share this. Why would Charlemagne say this? Because he's an instigator, and he know that this is sound bites. Sound bites. They get everybody talking about they show. He want to cause controversy. Sound bites. I'm telling y'all about the media. I got a book up there in my closet called Propaganda. It talks about how the media shapes and molds the minds of the masses of the people. It's through programming constantly, telling you what you think you should hear and what you think you should know. They feeding you what they want you to know. Propaganda. It's called information. That's what they say, but to me it's programming. But sound bites is a in the book is a inside this chapter. I forgot this. I don't know if it's the 6th chapter. I don't know where it was at, but it talks about sound bites, and it talks about how they say the most outrageous things to get views for their audience, and it's not based on actual facts. It's based on an opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's not cool, because if you don't have actual facts or truth on it, then you shouldn't be speaking on it. So, but Charlemagne brings up her husband being a white man, and Umar Johnson, like she has to answer to Umar Johnson. Who the hell is Umar Johnson? He ain't God. She don't got to answer to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, the audacity of Charlemagne, even Umar Johnson wouldn't like that. Who cares what he likes? Nigga ain't nobody.
Now, I want to go back to something you said earlier because I know a lot of people will hear you say, well, Candace, you're speaking a lot about, the black family, but then you married a white man.
Yeah, I don't.
Dr. Umar would have a huge problem with that.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with Dr. Umar?
I have heard of him. I have not listened to him, I'll be honest. Mm-hmm. What is his argument, actually, if you could just repurpose his argument?
He feels
everything black.
No.
Yes, it is. Everything.
No, he feels black men should be with black women because when you're talking about it from the economic standpoint, you want to grow the wealth as a black family.
So listen, 2 things. What Charlemagne said, that black men and women should be together because of the generational wealth. Talking about money. The last time I kind of thought that I'm just being really sarcastic at this particular point. The last thing I thought that the Europeans run the money. The international bankers, they run the money. It's their money. It's their banks. The Feds is owned by the Rothschilds and some of the other rich families. They own the money. They print the money. They put liens on the money. They control the money. They bring the inflation down, bring it up, bring it low. They control the market. So everybody be talking about this generational wealth. There's no such freaking thing as generational wealth. Because they can shut the economy down, just like they did back in the days when it was freaking goddamn the Great Depression. So all this generational wealth is cap. We don't print the money. We don't control the money. So how you gonna make somebody strong when you don't even control the actual thing that you're working to go get? Y'all see what happened to COVID? They shut the whole goddamn world down, and like people lost businesses, they lost jobs. So what are we talking about here? Watch these people, bro. They phonies, man. But let's go on.
And if you marry somebody from another race, then your wealth will be with that person, and he doesn't like that.
I believe Candace Owens
the wealth would be with your family. So if a black man marries an Asian woman, then they money gonna go to their children, and then their children, and their children. If a white man marries a black woman, guess what? The money's going to their children and their children. So what are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? So it's like stupid, bro.
Paid Negropean. One thing you have to understand about the white power structure when you're talking about Candace Owens and Jesse Lee Peterson's. Okay, one thing you have to understand, the white power structure, through the government or through the corporate structure, they find influential Negroes and they buy them out in order to change the level of consciousness in Black America. Candace Owens was sponsored by the white power structure so she could begin to dilute the black first.
Hold on. So hold on. So he says, ain't that money going to be spent towards white businesses majority of the time anyways? I mean, bro, like y'all got to understand that. See, like, I got books, bro. I mean, I read a lot, so I know. The international bankers, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, J.P. Morgan, those they run the whole system through the Fed. They the ones that run this stuff. So we don't own, like, the Fed is a privately owned bank. These guys are pirates. You feel what I'm saying? So what are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? It says that's why crypto was so big. I mean, but even that, we don't control that. Let me tell you something right now. Anybody know about Gaddafi from Libya? He was trying to get away from the Fed. He wanted to deal with the metals of the earth. He wanted to deal with actual gold and silver. Anybody know about this country in 1933, et cetera, because I mean, like I got to be careful on these platforms when we talk about certain things. You know what I'm saying? The Fed came in and we used to deal with the metals of the earth. Now we deal with, let me see, how can I put this? Now we deal with, gold standards and silver. Now we deal with a debt note. That currency is a debt note. That's all it is. To collect debt. They control that. We're not in control of that. So they can make inflation, they can bring it down, they can do whatever they want to do over there. They in control. So if we're gonna talk about black people having our own, we gotta get away from these international bankers. We got to make our own currency, which is based on, I would defer back to the metals of the earth. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's what we used to deal with before. The metals of the earth, which the Creator gave us. But these pirates came in, and if you know the history, then you understand what's going on in this world right now. So we don't control nothing. You know what I'm saying? How can you have a house that you pay for 30-something years, do a mortgage, but because you stop paying taxes, they can actually take your house from you? They can put liens on your house. But you paid 30-something years. How that happen? So do you really own it? I don't think you own it. If they could just take it. Ownership is, nobody can take it away from you if you really own something. They can't just make up laws, because we not in natural law anymore. We are in commercial law. Yeah, but that's another story for another time, man. He said squatter rights. Yeah, I've been seeing that online. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, but anyway, so
sometimes the only thing more difficult than running a business.
So back to him.
First narrative. Candace Owens and Jesse Lee Peterson, these kind of Negroes, these types of Negroes are found and funded. They are found and funded in order to distract from the narrative.
Now, he basing this on nothing. He have no facts that Candace Owens is funded by the powers that be behind the scenes. He can't prove that. He just assuming. So this is an assumption. It's not really accurate on no information. He has no type of documents to prove that she's being funded. So again, he's assuming. So most people that follow him will believe that. You know what I'm saying? They will believe that. But that's not the case.
You have to understand something. Intellectual confusion is the enemy of mass organization, Brother Robert. Intellectual confusion is the enemy of mass organization. So what they love to do, they see me out here, right?
Yeah, but listen, bro. Listen. The sexy reds been in this world before hip hop freaking existed. You know what I mean? In everybody's neighborhoods, you have the prostitutes that's out in the corners with the fishnet stockings and out here dressing provocatively. Hip hop music didn't start that. Get out of here over there. Y'all act like this whole provocative or promiscuous women out here that's dressing like that. It been out here since the beginning of time. It been here. It's up to the parents to teach their daughters, this ain't cool. You ain't dressing like this. You ain't acting like this. It's up to the parents. Like, we understand that the powers that be is gonna use certain people to do certain things, but it's still a parent's responsibility to make sure that their daughters don't be influenced by these people. If we start doing that, see, we don't want to talk about that. We want the powers that be to stop being wicked. Come on now. We want the powers that be to stop being wicked. We want them to stop poisoning our food. We want them to stop poisoning our water. We want them to stop freaking indoctrinating our children with all this filth and garbage. We want them to do that. Really? We got to do that. So it comes to you. So if you got children at home, then you need to handle your business. You dig? Start doing that. Can't put everything on these rappers and these entertainers, but you ain't doing your goddamn part. Know what I'm saying? Accountability. Yeah. We don't want to talk about that. And that's what he don't want to talk about. He keep trying to blame it on the system instead of blaming it on. He never talks about correcting us. Who's going to correct us? Who's going to teach us how to be better? Who's going to teach us how to be better fathers and mothers? Who's going to do that? Why we don't have classes on that? Why we don't have classes on how to manage our money? To how to live within our means? Why we don't have classes on that? Why we don't have classes on how to have morals and values? How to treat each other, how to respect each other, how to love each other. Where the classes on that? No, he get on here and grandstand like all these puppets cats do. Cause to me, he a puppet to me. He says what y'all think y'all want to hear. So responsibility. Pop's coming from Aaliyah stream, showing some love. What's up? What up? What's good with you? You know what I'm saying? So, but y'all don't want to hear me though. Y'all don't want to hear that. So this is easier for y'all to listen to. And everything he's saying ain't backed by nothing. It's backed by nothing. He has no evidence of this. And on top of that, where's his school? Where's his school? He been talking about this school since 2013. Where's his school? People been giving this dude donations. Where's his school at? Where's his school? He talks about black men and women marrying outside their nation. But where's his wife? He said, man, I heard he's scammed. Yeah, he's a scammer. He's a scammer. The one thing we got to get out of is this victim mentality all the time. We so oppressed. We go through so much. Yeah, we do. But eventually you got to get the help that you need. And there's people out here helping people. Go get the help. It's books that you can read to learn how to deal with how to deal with money. It's classes that you can go to on how to deal with money. I mean, come on now. He's a scam artist. I mean, at the end of the day, going through trauma is more profitable than actually healing, because a lot of these people that be on the internet always talking about the trauma that we go through in the inner cities. If we actually get healed, guess what? These guys is done. You ain't gonna see these guys no more. Where they gonna be at? You know what I'm saying? It's profitable to keep talking about what we go through so much. Go to a third world country where them people have no running water. They living in shacks. Bugs all over them, flies all over them. Y'all seen the commercials. You know what I'm saying? But we act like we got it so bad over here. I don't care if you living in the projects, you still got running water. You got a bathroom. Them people they have nothing. They're over there shitting in buckets. Literally. You feel me? We over here got access to the iPhones. Rocking $300 freaking pair of freaking sneakers on our feet. You feel me? The people in third world countries don't have none of that. Like places like Haiti. There's a war zone in freaking Haiti right now. People out there starving, going through so much out there. But we complaining we over here got all this stuff. Come on, man, get out of here. I'm not saying we don't have problems, but we got enough resources to where we can better ourselves as we here right now. You know what I mean? So back to this clown.
So they say, okay, let's look at the black intellectual landscape. So they set back and they say, okay, we have to continue to control the narrative. Social network is making it difficult for us to control the narrative for Black America. Because you have people like Dr. Umar Ifatunde, who's the leading black radical scholar in the world for African people.
Yo, like you hear the ego in this guy, man. Yo, you hear the ego in this dude. I'm gonna go back and hear what he say, man. They hear the ego in this guy, bro.
Narrative for Black America.
Oh my God.
Because you have people like Dr. Umar Ifatunde, who's the leading black radical scholar in the world for African people. We have Dr. Umar Ifatunde, who's the leading black radical scholar, period, in the African diaspora. And then underneath him, you have all of these copycats who take his content and repeat it. So it's he has a whole movement, the intellectual insurrection that Dr.
Hold on, what is it?
Your water.
Hold on, y'all.
Just the bag. No, not here yet. Not here yet.
It's not here. Oh,
Yeah.
hold on. Yeah. So I'm not going to regurgitate nothing he says because I don't roll with that. I don't roll with his narrative as wise as I'm just getting off work for real. Like I don't roll with his narrative as he's this scholar, doctor. I don't roll with that. I will never say anything. I will never repeat nothing he says. I'm just trying to show y'all that he calling Candace Owens basically an agent. To me, I think he's an agent. He's an agent. Cause all he's here for is to tell you over and over about your trauma, what we've been through, over and over and over and over, with no solutions. What's the solutions to the problems? He says, I came from Aaliyah's stream. She linked me up. All right, pro, man. Appreciate that, pro. You know what I'm saying? So, we ain't here to do that.
Umar is leading. They say, okay, we have to take away from Dr. Umar's power in the social media sector because he's getting too many views.
Wow.
And black people are tuning into Dr. Umar as much as they tune into C.
He said, well, it's worse than Roots being, like, bro, I'm so sick of, it's like, bro, if we supposed to be such a graded people, why they keep making slavery movies over and over? Like, people like Oprah Winfrey is big on that. She stays in this slavery because they want us constantly thinking about that 24/7. I hate thinking about that, bro. If we're supposed to be kings and queens, right? Then freaking make some moves about us being in Egypt, being in Africa, being kings and queens. Freaking Oprah's a billionaire. She can make a movie like that. Everything always got to be about slavery all the goddamn time. We more than that. It's like they want to keep us in that trauma. It's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. I had a friend who told me that people in the West complain too much because they are soft. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's crazy, bro. Go to a third world country and y'all will come back and be like, yo, bro, man, like we be complaining, man. You know what I mean? Like I just was just at such and such, and bro, them people don't got no running pipes, running water. They living in shacks. They ain't even bathing. They ain't even washing. They ain't even eating over there, and we complaining. You can walk down the block and go to a store. Some people in the third world countries can't even do. They have nothing. They have nothing. The first thing we need to do is come back to the Creator. Get the spirit of the Most High in you. That's the first thing you got to do. Then you can learn how to live and how to act and how to be. The second step is learning how to manage money and build things for yourself. Do for self. We always want a goddamn handout. These people ain't giving us no 40 acres and no goddamn mule. They ain't giving us reparations. It ain't happening. We gotta, every time something happens, we gotta fight. We gotta put signs in the freaking air. They ain't giving us nothing. And on top of that, they arrest you when you just want some justice. Freak up out of here. It's only one way, bro. It's only one way. Only one goddamn way. And everybody know what that way is. But we don't want to take that way. And I say this in every damn stream, damn near. Every time I talk, I say the same thing. A revolution. But you ain't going to never hear him say that. It's out there? It's out there? I got it. Hold on.
You can wait till you're done talking.
No, hold on. What is this? This is the...
Be right back.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
Where
Hold
did you
on.
do, Mike?
Hold on. Yeah,
Unmute.
I'm there. So yeah. So hold on, what's that? He said most rich black people don't care about their own. How many people even know the Lion King is the story of African kings? So the rich men history was black Africans. The Bible said don't didn't even know about the great African kingdoms that came before. Says life is different here in Africa, in the U.S. Yeah, it is. But the way the system is set up, a lot of times the rich, they are in a lot of times rich people in the rich. They are in secret societies a lot of times, and a lot of them is told not to help out their people. So they controlled. A lot of times them people are controlled. Because why, if you have the resources, then why wouldn't you not help your people out? Why wouldn't you? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you? You got Kanye West. He got $400 million, right? But he's talking about how bad the industry is. But you profited off the industry. You profited off of us buying your music, going to your shows, and what have you done for us? Because these people are controlled. But y'all think they set up to divide us. Nah, we divide ourselves. We divide ourselves. How can we be the most intelligent beings on the earth? We label ourselves kings and queens, gods and goddesses. We do this all the time. But why do we keep falling for the banana and the tailpipe all the time? Why? So y'all keep talking about they know it's us. The freak out of here over there. Rich getting rich and poor getting poor. Well, it is what it is. Freedom is the ultimate currency. Yeah. But we don't want freedom. You know what I'm saying? We don't want freedom. We want to complain about our conditions, but we don't want to get free. A revolution is the only freedom that you have. And it don't start with the gun. It starts with not participating in this injustice system. That's the start. If you don't participate in this system, we can't sit here and say this is a racist system, but we keep participating in it. That makes no sense. It's an oxymoron over there. It makes no sense. So are we really tired? I said this the other stream, bro. Like it's like, man, like we make more excuses. We know what we have to do, but we don't want to do it because we know our life is going to be uncomfortable when we do it. We know some of us are going to be put in jail. Some of us will be killed in the process. It's uncomfortable when you have a revolution. So if you're not talking that, I don't want to hear it. Don't complain about how bad it is if you ain't trying to do something about it. Period. Just stop talking. Just go on your merry way and just live your life. Simple as that. So black people don't know their own strength. Haiti won against the French. Exactly. Spain and England. Ethiopia managed to remain. Yeah, exactly. Black unity is what we need, but only a small section is willing to go that far. Yeah, but here's the thing though. You got to understand that you need allies. Trip. You need allies. I could put up Malcolm X right now saying when he went to he went to, I think he was overseas in Oxford, where he was doing a debate where he said that he's willing to work with anybody of any nation because he know that this is a humanity situation. It ain't just our situation. It's a humanity thing. Fred Hampton, the Black Panther that they murdered, he was working with European revolutionary cats too, because they knew that this was a humanity thing. It just ain't a black thing. This is a humanity thing. These international bankers control the world, and they take our resources and control it. These is facts. So it ain't just us. There's a lot of people in horrible conditions. Certain Asian countries. A lot of Latin countries. So this is a humanity thing. Anybody that's messing with this currency from the Fed, then guess what? You tied to these people. They start wars. They fund both sides. A lot of times, this is what they do. So it ain't just us of people of color. It's the whole planet is subjected to these 13 families that we be talking about. So it's bigger than just us. Y'all got to get out of this color stuff because this stuff keep us divided. You know what I'm saying? You need allies to go to war. You feel what I mean? You just can't go to war without no allies. Get out of here. Makes no sense. So back to him.
In. Black people are tuning into Dr. Umar as much as they tune in.
Yeah. Libya, listen. Gaddafi was trying to get away from the Fed. He was trying to get away. He wanted to deal with the gold and all that. Yeah. But you see what happened to them? They came in there and got rid of him. Just like that. They murdered Gaddafi, exactly. I got the DVD upstairs about it. And my belief is getting worse for now, but we need to recognize our power and resources. I believe most of us know that, but we are too weak to stand up. It's not we too weak to stand up. I think we too dumbed down. You know what I'm saying? We too dumbed down. You know what I'm saying? Is like we think houses and cars and having a bank account is the all be all, but it's not. It's not. You know what I mean? They trying to right now trying to switch over to the digital situation. That's another story for another time. I ain't gonna get into that right now. But that's their plan. And if that happens, guess what? You ain't listen. If you don't comply to their demands, they will shut you out the system. Anybody know about the RFD, all that, the whole system with that? Yeah. They're gonna shut you out. Period. You know what I mean? We talking about hands, face. We talking about cameras, Big Brother, every goddamn where. Yeah. Shutting this whole goddamn thing down. And on top of it, you ain't gonna have control of your own freaking money. You think what I'm saying? Right now, you can't even, some banks, you can't even go get $1,000 out the bank. That's your money. They control that. It happened to me, but didn't it happen to us? Yeah. Went to the bank, I tried to take out a stack, and they said, they gave me a hard time of my money. Yeah, digital. It's coming, baby. So, and guess who's in charge of the digital? The international bankers. Yeah, they're in charge of that. Yeah, that's right. Says to think our ancestors built great kingdoms like Egypt, Ethiopia. Yeah, says while we were worrying about status and money and cars. Yeah, it is what it is. So, but back to the video. Let me get back to this. Let me try to finish this up.
Roland Martin. And Roland Martin is not as bad as a Candace Owens or a Jesse Lee Peterson, but Roland Martin is another example of a found and financed Negro. So Roland Martin doesn't push the Republican agenda, he pushes the Democrat agenda.
Like you know what's crazy about men like him is these guys act like they free and they have the answers to get free. And you always notice that they never come with no solutions to get us free. Like, I believe in the Most High, right? And I believe in his son, right? So somebody would come to me and say, I don't care about that. People have been praying for years, whatever. But guess what? Your solution and your way of life ain't getting you free either. So we all knocking each other of different beliefs or different way of lives. But guess what? We all in the same condition. So it makes no sense. The only difference between me and other people is the Most High teach me to behave myself. He teach me not to steal, not to lie, not to believe in false idols and or hate on other people. He teach me not to cheat on my wife. He teaches me not to mistreat others in no shape, form, or fashion. So I can be productive in my community because I manifest the spirit of the Creator. So you can leave money around me. You could trust me with your family, but you can't trust all these cats with your peoples. You can't trust them. They'll do you dirty. You have guys out here like Polite that was out here talking all this black stuff, but look what he did to a young black child. Raped and molested a young black child. Now he in jail for 7 years. You know what I'm saying? So these guys get on here and grandstand, but they have no solutions to the problems. I'm going to ask y'all this one question before I continue on. Can anybody tell me in the chat, how can we stop black on black crime with the whole killing each other? How can we stop that? Can anybody tell me? Black people don't want freedom. They want white acceptance. I don't know about all about that, but can anybody tell me how can we stop black on black crime? Now we just talking about us here, so don't flip it to the white people. We talking about us. How can we stop another black man killing another black man? Tell me, somebody in the chat, tell me how can we stop that? Come on now. How can we stop it? We need a middle class in the black community. That's not going to stop black on black crime. I'm asking y'all a real question. Can y'all think of how can we stop the killing? We said what? Sell out all the hoodlums. So we can't. He said we can't. People on average kill their own race more than others. Okay, but I'm not asking y'all now. I'm saying how can we stop that? Oh, y'all don't have no solutions. Y'all don't have no solutions. See, this is what I'm saying. We want things to stop, but nobody got no goddamn solutions to the problem. Oh man. Says Black Watch, get rid of the poverty, keep people. It says got to keep money in the black community while doing community leads to less crime. Citizens get to arm themselves. Oh my lord. Yo, so hold up. I'm gonna start with Trip, right? Money. So you think money is gonna stop people from committing crime? Really? Know what I'm saying? Really? Money. So let me ask you a question to this. When you have drug dealers in the community, right? Drug dealers that sell drugs in their community, they making a lot of money. They got a lot of lieutenants. They got a lot of soldiers. They fighting over turf. They got money while they killing each other then. That's a hard question. How to stop someone from killing. Get rid of guns. A dude that stab you, beat the mess out you. We stab and we beat each other up too on top of that. I'm gonna tell y'all a solution. I don't know if y'all gonna agree with it, but that's fine. You don't have to agree with it.
You know who did it to her?
When I accept the Most High, I allow Him to enter my body through His Spirit, and that Spirit takes over me, and it controls my lust and desires and put it in check, to where I do not commit any violation. I don't look at another black man as my enemy. I look at him as an image of God. We are in the image and likeness of the Most High. So, if you're going to hurt another man in your community, then you are hurting the image and likeness of the Creator. And that's how you have to look at your brothers and sisters. We are in the image and likeness of God. So why would I want to hurt something that the Most High created? I'm hurting myself. He says, God is the only option I can think of. You can't change human desires to sin other than that. Yeah. So that's the option. You have to look at, you have to accept that. So when you understand that, you're looking at the image. So every man that you see in your community, you're looking at the image of the Creator. You are hurting something that He created. We in His image. We in His likeness. So that's what makes you stop. Because you don't want to mess up your relationship with the Creator. So you no longer is jealous. You no longer is envious. You no longer are hateful towards your fellow man. Period. You ain't going to steal from them. You ain't going to lie to them. You going to be merciful unto them. You feel what I'm saying? That's a start. You dig what I'm saying? So that's an option. So that's how I look at when I'm out in the world. I know that I'm looking at the image and likeness of the Most High. So I'm not gonna hurt. The only way I would if I'm being attacked and I'm trying to defend myself. That's the only way. But I have no ill will in my heart towards any man or any woman. That's the difference. Until you have that type of mindset, you're going to have what you have out here. And on top of that, we kill each other more than racist cops. That we love to have outrage, but we blow each other's head off more viciously than they do.
Okay, Quinn, you can.
Just last year, Philadelphia had almost 600 homicides of black on black crime. You talking about almost five, like what? Like I think it was like almost like it was like 580 something. Crazy, bro. And we talking about every major city. Come on, man. What they saying? So I know. Who that, DJ?
Yeah.
Says, "Oh, you doing tonight? Yeah, come on, just finish up." So I don't know really, but I think anyone should. I can't see this so small. Brainstorm solutions. I definitely want to. Since the older generation died off, in the future, I believe it's going to be up to us, generation Z, after to fix the problem. Yeah. I agree with that. I totally agree. He said, "I don't like Charleston White, but he was right about gangbanging, killing more black people than the KKK." Yeah. See, they don't have to. The racist people in this country don't have to kill us no more. We killing each other. They don't have to no more. You know what I'm saying? Back in Jim Crow and we was getting hung on trees and all that stuff like that. They don't gotta do that no more. We doing it for them. You know what I'm saying? So, solutions. One thing, God is a solution. I'm talking about sincerely seek the Creator out. Sincerely. Don't make no excuses. Don't listen to nobody else's opinion about the Most High. You just seek Him on your own. Know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people got a lot of opinions about the Creator, but they don't know who the Creator is. So at the end of the day, they just need to shut up. At the end of the day, because money, if right now the powers that be gave us reparations right now, and they gave us 40 acres and a mule right now, as we love to say, that the money and the resources will be gone because you have to change this first. You have to change your heart first. You know what I'm saying? It'll be gone because you still have in our community agents, and I'm not talking about agents that the government sent. I'm talking about the behavior has to get out of there. You feel what I'm saying? Seriously. How you gonna say you love your people, but you selling drugs to your people? You an agent. How you gonna say that you love your people, but you killing your own brothers? You hating on your own sisters. You're not taking care of your kids. You're a lazy bum sitting on the block, drinking, smoking all goddamn day, not doing nothing with your life. Come on, man. So we have to clean the house. We have to clean our own house, and it starts with ourselves first. And so instead of us worrying about the white man so much, we need to be cleaning ourselves up first. Because you can't have unity without cleaning yourself first. All the devilishment got to get up out of you. Everything. Straight up. So, start with that. Clean house. Said Proverbs got to be a monetary read. Adultery and the consequences of it is a huge killing. Yeah. No, you mean fornication, my brother. Fornication. That's sex outside of marriage. You know what I'm saying? Because the reason why fornication is one of the biggest. Well, I'm not gonna say the biggest problem, but it's a problem. It's because you don't have self-control. You don't have no discipline. And then black men and black women want to complain about have to go to court. But guess what? Did the white man put a gun in your head and make you sleep with multiple women so you got to go to court now and pay child support? No. You didn't have discipline. You didn't have self-control. So now we have a cycle of the same behavior, generation after generation after generation. So we talking about us. We ain't talking about nobody else. So let's not focus on let's focus on us. Let's do that. You know what I'm saying? So black people's solution, spiritual revolution starts dwelling Dwindling in the 1960s, increasing single-parent households. Yeah, drugs becoming acceptable and gangbanging become cool. Those are the three of the main factors that still plague the black community. You're right, Trim. Yeah, you on it. You on it. You on it. So it starts with us. We have to take accountability, man. Like I think playing the blame game all the time is getting weak, man. Like come on, bro. Like if I go out here and have sex with multiple women and they all get pregnant, whose fault is that? It's my fault. It's mine. I chose to do that. It's my fault. I chose to do that. I didn't have self-control. I'm going to blame everybody now and everything else except me. Come on, man. It's crazy. We do that too much. It's wild, man. Like it's not funny, but it's funny, man. It's like all the time. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy, bro. I have a brother, man. He got 3 baby moms, man. And I want to put his business out there, but I have to say it because it's just real. But times we used to have conversations. He used to complain about having to go to court and complain about them taking money. But guess what? You did it. You did it. If I tell you to have sex with them girls, you did it. So take the responsibility. They need help with the children. You got to come out your pocket. It is what it is. It's crazy, bro. It don't make no sense. You know what I mean? So come on, man. Like nobody can't make me go out here and commit a robbery. Nobody can't make me go out here and murder somebody. You can't make me do that. It's not going to happen. Know what I'm saying? Unless I choose to go do that. It's choices. So mistakes is something that you do and you learn from it. Choices is what you do repeatedly over and over. So there's cats in the hood that be out here robbing people every day. And then when they get caught, they want the courts to be lenient on them. Oh, you gave me a long sentence, but you was robbed. But guess what? What about all the people that you robbed that you never got caught? What about them? What about all the cars you broken into that you got away with? What about people that had to feed their family that night and you took their freaking goddamn freaking rent money because you wanted to eat? What about that? So now that you got to go to prison for 20, 30 years, that's your punishment. Deal with it. You feel me? We don't want to take no accountability. Freak up out of here, man. Baby, you said you despise that. Well, this is what it is. At the end of the day, that's what she is. She ain't his wife. She ain't his wife. You know what I'm saying? Half of the time the guy don't want to have to do with her. You know what I'm saying? So that's what she is. His child's mother. If you want to put it in that terms. His child's mother. Get out of here, man. Yo, Trip, man, you gotta stop making excuses, my brother. You gotta stop doing it. It ain't gonna work over here with me. It ain't gonna do it. It ain't gonna do it. We don't need a plan to change ourselves, our behavior. We don't need no plan for that. I'm sitting here telling you, robbing is wrong, killing is wrong, stealing, lying, hating, jealousy, envy is wrong. It is negative. It is negative manifestations. I'm telling you that they wrong. And the people that's doing it know it's wrong. That's why they don't want to get caught and get punished for their actions, because they know it's wrong. When a dude shoots somebody, he out of there. He trying to get rid of the gun. He trying to make sure the police don't catch him because he know he wrong and he don't want to get punished for what he just did. So come on, man. Cut it out. Accountability, baby. Simple as that. I know y'all don't want to hear that, but that's the reality. Accountability. And if you want to keep blaming Europeans and this system for every goddamn thing to correct your own house, then you're going to be waiting a long goddamn time because they ain't going to help you. So anyway, I'm like off topic now. Umar Johnson is, I'm not even like, I ain't want to even get to a rant right there, man. But what they saying on Kick?
He typed a paragraph. Read it. I think it's a bad combination of things for us. I recognize that not a lot of younger people believe in the Most High as strongly as me and my family do. I'm glad to be raised with old school parents. It's protected me from engaging in the toxic and violent culture that is in America today.
Right now, to add to what the brother just said, he says, what react to Charleston White? I don't like Charleston White. He's a guy that straddles the fence. He's negative and he's positive. I don't want to mess with people like that. We have enough of that. They be on there arguing, going back and forth on the internet, taking shots at each other. Nah, I'm positive. You will never see me online arguing with somebody, going back and forth, talking about this, that, and the third. I'm not doing that. To me, he's negative. You got to be positive or you're going to be negative. You can't be in the middle. Can't be doing that. That doesn't, the youth see that, and we have enough of that. We need men to be positive all the way. Every day you working to be better, not toxic. So you got to remove that toxic behavior out of your mind and all that. This is, what do you say, Swiss, he said, jail do turn a lot of brothers around. It seems to be more monetary ownership in them and more positive with results, probably, yeah. It's not an excuse. We need to get rid of the mental slavery, fatherless kids and leaving and killing each other, robbing and stealing. They made this to black stereotype people. Gotta stop trying to fix it, fit in. Mental slavery. I never had mental slavery. I'm not a slave. I feel like what you want to say is, I think generational curses would be a more proper a more, like the lens should be about generational curses.
Like the cycle.
It's like a cycle, I think, that people need to start breaking. You know what I mean? Because yeah. So I was gonna say this. In our communities, and I'm talking about the black and brown communities, you have positive people that live there, right? It ain't all negative. So don't let me. I will never say it's all negative. So you have positive people that live there. They go to work, they go to school, they go home, they go in the house, and they mind their business. They not on the corners. They not hanging out, doing idle things. They exist. We don't talk about those people. Why is that? Why you never see people like Umar Johnson talking about the positive people that's doing positive things in the community? We don't talk about them, but they exist though. Because you know why they don't talk about them positive people? Because trauma sells. That's what people want to stay in that trauma mode. But the positive people live there. You got people that's married. They grow their children up. They exist. But we don't talk about them. Every time you hear rappers always say, "Oh, I'm from the bottom. I'm from the mud," but they don't never talk about is people in the hood that don't get involved into negative activity. Why we don't talk about them? Yeah, you know why they don't talk about them. Yeah. Sound bites, exactly. Umar Johnson is a soundbite guy. I just gave y'all the definition of what a soundbite is at the beginning of this. So, but positive people live in the neighborhood, bro. And people feel all type of way about people that go to church. But the majority of people that go to church, they looking for a way out. They looking to be better. So stop knocking people that go to church. Some people want to go to the mosque. They want to be better. Stop knocking them. Let them be better. Let them develop another side that they need to get to. But we want to knock them. Anybody that's being positive, I'm not going to knock them. I'm not going to criticize them. I'm going to be merciful unto them. I may not agree with they life or their philosophy, but if they positive, I'm for that. We got to stop beating on each other. Oh, you ain't some false religion, or you this, that, and the third. Bro, everything going to sort itself out. But if somebody being positive and they're not negative no more, leave them alone. Leave them. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? It says only 2 positive rappers I know common. Nah, that's not true. Nah, there's a lot of positive rappers. Great point. Negativity sells. Gotta change negativity mindset. Yeah, fact shooting. You know what I'm saying? So, but why these people never talk about positive people? Why you never hear Hassan Campbell, Umar Johnson, Charleston White, Sinetta, and all them pro-black cats? They never talk about positive people in the community. They never go interview or talk to people that's actually making moves in the community. They doing things in their community. They're not showing the black family, the man and the woman in the household. They're not showing you the interactions. Why they don't show that? We all like all we all is negative. Come on, y'all know that this is what they do, bro. But they exist. So, if I more broaden my platform, I will be interviewing people like that. So you can hear another side. You know what I'm saying? He said, I think Hassan Campbell is just broken on. Man, listen, bro. Listen, bro. That's a tragic thing. I never want to make fun of that situation between him and Africa Bambaataa. I think a lot of times people go through trauma, but they don't go get the help that they need to go get. And it's like they want to hold that trauma and don't want to go seek to get help. You can go get help. There's people out here that specialize in people that go through molestation and rapes and things of that nature. So go get the help. Stop being the victim and go get the victory. Don't let this burden hold you for life. Go get help. If they take more time in getting help, they can be more productive in their community. They can help somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Each one teach one. But we don't want to do that. We want to hold this trauma. No, niggas don't ever understand, man. You know what I'm saying? Go get the help. Says there is a YouTuber who talks about black positivity. He went by the name of Everybody Hate Angels. He quit YouTube and is now living in Word. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Says Anna. Okay. Yeah, man. I was gonna get to this other video, but I went over my time. But I might bring it back on tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna finish this and then I'm gonna put up another video. Then I'm gonna get into something else. But I appreciate y'all, man, for hanging out. Stay positive. Seek the Most High while you got breath in your body. It's always hope. Never give into your flesh or your desires. It's always hope. God loves you. You know what I mean? And it's always help out here. We just gotta go get the help that we need. and stop always wanting to be victims for life. It's not cool trying to be a victim for life. Go get the help. You know what I'm saying? Go get the help. People out here, there's people in this world that care about people, man. They exist, man. So don't think people out here don't care. People do care. You just got to find them. And when you find them, let them help you so you can heal, so you can help somebody else. You know what I'm saying? That's why we here for. To help each other. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here hoping whatever I said was positive. It resonated, you know what I'm saying, in your heart and your minds. And you know what I'm saying? And, you know, like, that's it, man. Like, that's all I could do. I'm an OG. So I don't look down on no young people. I have young daughters. I have grandchildren. So I don't, I understand that y'all young. A lot of y'all go through a lot and the peer pressures of this world, but sometimes, man, listen to the OGs, because some OGs give you the game, man. And sometimes, and like sometimes the OGs ain't trying to run your life and tell you what to do. He just trying to save you from a lot of pain and agony that you would go through if you would just listen. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know what I mean? Word up, man. So we out here. Salute to everybody in the building, man. I appreciate y'all coming through. You know what I'm saying? Please support, subscribe to the channel. Stream. Thank you, man. World, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Please don't stop. Nah, I'm not stopping. I'm here, man. I'm here. Soon. I'm gonna start bringing people on the panel and like phone calls and stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying? I'm just getting started, bro. I'm just getting started. So stay strong, man. Stay positive. Stay positive. That's all I can say. Stay strong. Stay positive. Peace. I'm out.